there, welcome to another collaboration video with myself and Lesley Logan of Profitable Pilates, and we're going to do a 3-part video series on the rowing series. So we're going to look at actually the series in reverse order, because usually that's the way in which you learn the exercises. So today's video is going to be about rowing number 5 and number 6, also called shave and hug. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And then next week's video, we'll look at rowing 3 and rowing 4, which is from the chest and from the hip. And then in our last installation, we'll look at the first 2 exercises, which are the rowing that face the back of the reformer, rowing 1 or into the sternum, and also rowing 2 90 degrees. So, but first, before we get into the shave and the hug today, I would like to just talk a little bit about the rowing series in general. This is one of the first series you learn when you're working all of your intermediate exercises very proficiently and you're starting to add advanced exercises. You'll probably add them in shave and hug first, or even 3, 4, 5, 6, and learn those first. So you do all the ones facing forward before you do the ones facing back. And the reason they are an advanced exercise is because now you're really holding yourself up in a tall, supported, connected position, and you're using the straps and resistance to work on the connection of the back, the upper body into the back. So it's a lot of strong muscular work, and you already have to have in your body the powerhouse, the sitting up and the lift, and that's got to be in there, like all those short box skills. That's all got to be in place before you want to start the rowing. Because if your foundation is not able to lift and sit up tall, it's going to hamper what you're trying to do with the upper body. So now let's take a look at shave and hug. So I have a Gratz reformer. I'm going to put my foot bar down. I'm going to have one spring on in the middle, and I'm going to get my straps. Shave and hug are done with in a cross-legged position. If there are people that you teach that are learning these exercises that cannot sit like this for a variety of reasons, you can certainly learn these 2 exercises with your legs out in front, the same position that you would do rowing 3 and rowing 4 in. I'm going to take my handles, and the shave is a little bit of a nemesis exercise for me. It shows up here, and it also shows up in variations on the Cadillac, on the armchair. You can do a variation of it in the teaser, not for the faint of heart, but it depends a lot upon flexibility of the shoulder and also the ability to outwardly rotate the arm. And I'm not a shining example of that, so this is a challenging exercise for me. So I'm going to actually, ultimately you want to try to have your shave, your palms facing your head, or even tipped a little forward toward your head, your thumbs pressing against each other, your forefingers pressing against each other, and then the base of the skull is where you want to start that shaving action, so that you're lifting your back, you're stretching up, your elbows stay wide, and then you stay that tall as you return back down. So that is the goal, to start there. I'm actually going to start on top of my head because I don't have a lot of outward rotation of the arm, and this helps me keep all of my center together so that when I put, you'll notice if my arms are in front of me, I can have a very, very tall back with my ribs in. The moment my hands go behind my head, it compromises all of that foundation, and my ribs want to stick out like this. I try not to let them. So I'm going to put the thumbs and the forefingers right on top of my head. In my periphery, I cannot see my elbows, and that's what you're looking for, and what you're not looking for. And then I'm going to pull my stomach in and straighten my arms. And then instead of just pulling the hands back and letting the spring do it, you want to feel like you open your elbows wider and you work even harder to bring the hands back down again. And you're looking to coordinate the seat, the lower body, the stomach pulling in, so that really everything is working to push up and lift and then return. I'm going to do a couple more. And now we're going to do a little transition. So to keep the lift in the hug, you're going to stretch up, keeping lifted. You're going to change your legs and your arm position at the same time. And then you're going to hug. Lately I've decided that the hug is the hardest exercise to do because you've got to pull your stomach in and get your arms hugging. And then you have to sit up super tall so that your spring doesn't pull your arms open, you do it. And then everything coordinates to hug, and everything helps you to sit up tall. Let's do 2 more. And I always almost exaggerate my upright posture in this exercise. It's a great one for that. So, if you have any questions about these 2 exercises, a nuance about the execution of them, or another variation, please leave me a comment below. I will link Lesley's video on rowing number 5 and number 6 in the description box below. And do stay tuned for the next couple weeks as we head deeper into the rowing series. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, become a subscriber. You'll never miss a video. And I will talk to you later. Bye, thank you so much. And then I'm gonna hold right under these leg spring little bolts. You'll see why in a moment. This is the spread eagle. And this is very reminiscent of our pulling straps. And you want an upper back bend, but not a lower back bend. And then you're gonna move your body away from your arms.